There we go. Yeah, check the reviews, like it doesn't seem that much better. I actually saw like some people complaining that it's like repetitive and stuff. But not sure. That could be people who maybe like don't keep or even less, so you know. Could be that, could be that. Hard to say, hard to say. No, I mean at least it's kind of cheap, I see, alright, so... that makes it a bit better. A little better, I would say. Less likely to go wrong with that one, you know. After all. Yeah, $5. That's good, eh? Yeah, the pricing, man, the pricing, eh? The Raven's watch is actually getting, they're getting right now a bunch of shit over that. People are not happy with the, what they get for $20 there. I even went all the way to post a review on that one. I went all the way to post the review. Well, that seemed like some tech issue. Some people having some DirectX 12 stuff. Mostly like the Chinese reviews are molding about it. But yeah, still fair bit of reviews. Not happy with the amount of content they got. No, the content is like, you know, you need to be into the roguelike stuff. Into the roguelite stuff. Quite a bunch. Then you will be probably fine with that. Probably. Probably. Because yeah, there is not that much. There is not that much. Not much at all. Huh? Yeah, more into the enemy and boss variety, I see. Well, I mean, it's all about the replayability, that's the thing. Like, people also like tend to forget, like, for example, Hades started there. In early access with like the comparable amount of content, really. That was like only Meg and Hydra, and that's also probably like what, 20 minutes? Not even, probably. Hey, but hello. So it do be like that. I don't remember how much Hades was though. Was it also 20 or was it 10 or 15? Because I think here it was around 10, close to like 8 or something. In early access release. But not sure what was the global price. But yeah, you need to be into, you know, playing and different, trying different characters and stuff a lot. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people already got it, you know, beta tested and fully released on Steam. That was their first encounter with it. Dude, this game is like first it crashed at the very start, right? Now it actually changed the setting, because I had sprint on shift still, I think, before. Now it's reversed. Now it's walk on shift and run by default. Or was it actually that way? I don't think so. I think I still had shift on. And now it just changed on its own. Far into the game, pretty far. There's DLC. But I mean, same was like with Curse of the Dead Gods. Like the initial content drop is kind of small. Curse of the Dead Gods maybe was a little longer though on early access when I was playing. It was only one temple you could do, but I think that temple was a bit longer than like 20 minutes run. Actually, maybe kind of similar though. Yeah, I think what's playing like a joke for them is the fact that you just like kill the boss and you get this window that, you know, the game over, come back later. And yeah, a lot of people after that already instantly just, you know, go refund, go mold and reviews. Well, I mean, you know, don't even blame them. That's what they see, that's what they get. Not everyone was like studying, you know, at the Steam page and the early access part of the Steam page. Even though I think more people should do that, to be honest. To get a proper educated purchase. But not a lot of people do. I'll finish with this one. Seems like it, even though there's another door there. Yeah, I quite far already. But now it's a DLC, so. Hey, boss phase, hello. How we doing, man? Am I stuck? Ooh. Will do. Is there another one? Just like temp nostalgia. I haven't played Oblivion before, so can't really be nostalgic about that. Can't really be nostalgic about things you haven't played before. But no plans for other one right after. Maybe like a year after or something. Maybe. Not back to back. After like 150 hours already of Oblivion, I think that's for now enough of this. We'll see. See what face I see. As long as you're okay, that's what matters. It's Friday. I'm gonna get that rest soon. Doing good, man. Doing good. About ESO. I was thinking about ESO. I might consider, but not sure. Depends on what I'm gonna be feeling. I'll need to double check actually when the Necrom Dawn is out, because if it's gonna be like around Diablo 4 release or something, then I might be chilling with ESO for now. We'll see. Because I think it is like in June or something. So I might change my mind about that. Overall, I wanted to do ESO, yeah. I want to do the Morrowind content there. And well, obviously the Cyrodiil stuff too. So I'll think about it. got some good rain there. Alright, good. But yeah, Shivering Isles is fun. Shivering Isles is fun, eh? The flawless spirals, man. That's what I need. A very good DLC. Then after that is gonna be only main quest left, because everything else I already did. And well, I mean, there might be some, obviously, some like minor, smaller side quests hidden somewhere. But most of them I already got and found. I think there's like one more Deidre Shrine left. But I think I need the main story progress to get that one. That's why I didn't do that one yet. Cannot for now. This way in the corner. Alright. I guess. Dude, these feldy effects are so short now. What is up? Still the lace is good, huh? You did actually reverse the settings, didn't it? What a game. You start the game, some setting get completely reversed. Inversed, rather, even. What was that? What a great game. Okay, there's a lot of stuff there. Okay, blind at least, I'll take it. This one back. Hey, Belial. Hello, hello. How we doing? How's it going? All doing good. That's nice. Oh, we got a long weekend time for you guys. Ooh. That sounds good, huh? That sounds good, huh? Get some chill time. Feels good, one. I think that's very nice. Visiting parents. Nice food. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Yeah, we're gonna have it here next week. Don't really celebrate it here though. In general, not a day off or something. Well, I mean, obviously it's Sunday, so one day off, but no special day offs for it here. No, my grandma does celebrate though, so we're still gonna be gathering. Alright, let's see. Child this time. When is the playthrough by now? Like 150 hours or something, I think. Something like that. Doesn't really matter for me anyways, yeah. Doesn't really matter anyway. On the weekends I stream anyway. Having a work day as a day off would be kind of nice, because that's easier for me then to meet with, you know, people working on the regular schedule. There's a bunch of addicts here. Roofite brown, alright. I'll talk with them first, or should I pick it up? Got the chalice.
Where did you go? Come out where I can see you.
Come on, I'm not even the sync mode, yeah? Like that blind brother.
Damn! Damn! He was... Damn! Well... Where did you... Where did you go? Come out.
You see me now? No. Maybe this is because I already picked it up. What if I talk before? Let's try. Or is it also aggro?
He was here a second ago.
Oh, fine. Let them live. Actually, let's see what you have though. Fell duel. I enjoy. Without the chalice, they could be good anyway. They could be gone anyway. And yeah, we're gonna have the May holidays that are pretty big. I hopefully manage to meet with everyone then. Alright, those guys there. We got the piss filter. It's not too much, I will say. have like the Labor Day holidays. 1st of May. Then we also have the World War II victory holiday stuff here too. So hopefully we'll manage to catch everyone then at least. The next Sunday I will be off though.
Is collecting that amber you find in the root tunnels.
The triumphant champion returns. So, do you feel any different now that you've been through this experience, I mean? You know what it's like now, always wanting that next fix, hating it but craving it at the same time.
Don't have those. Well, I mean, yeah.
For all of it.
The Labor Day actually gets like some in some places nowadays, but yeah, not an official one, I guess, mostly.
Ah, well, all over now. The chalice helps, doesn't it? Indeed it does, and I could use some helping right now.
Sibylla, let's see.
Take that back from you. And as a token of my gratitude, I grant you the role of Courtier of Mania, with all of its entitlements. Which is to say, none.
Damn, son.
I hear he makes armor.
Easy. Oh, you have Labor Day too, I see. That's good, huh? That's good, huh? Report on the progress.
Welcome to the house.
That is good at least some of them. Even to be honest, like long holidays are kind of tricky. Yeah, nice, of course, you know. Better to have some day offs than no day offs. But yeah, the problem is like when it's, you know, the general ones, with everyone having holidays, then it becomes hard to do anything on those holidays here. Like all the roads outside of city, people going to like summer houses and stuff, all the traffic. Going somewhere, like all the tickets and everything are super expensive. Lines everywhere. Like, dude, I would just rather have like some time off, you know, some other time, to be honest.
Always a pleasure. Well, well, you've experienced both shades of madness. Wonderful. You seem fulfilled. Full of fill. Bursting at the seams. Seamless. Now, to the meat of your endeavor. The crux of the situation. The reason for your being here. And the likely cause of your death. You'll be stopping the Grey March. Altering the course of events. Breaking the cycle. A fly in the ointment. A new cause for a different effect. We're going to change things. No! Things will be different this time around. You'll be my champion. You'll grow powerful. You'll grow to be... me. Prince of Madness, a new Sheogorath. Or you'll die trying. I love that about you. A fair question. You won't really. At least I don't think so. But you'll have power. My power. Try not to lose it. It's a pain to replace. But for all intents and purposes, you'll be me. A me to fight the him, since I won't be around. It's simple, really, if you don't think about it. Because you seem a nice enough sort, and you've made it this far. And if you don't, I'll swallow your soul and vomit it into the ever-filling chamber pot of the ageless. But mostly because I asked nicely. Well, not here. Didn't I say that? I'm never here when Jiggalag walks. It's one of the rules. I've told you too much for now. Listen to me. Prattle on. I can see your mortal brain straining. We'll talk more later. Now, you've seen the great torch that burns brightly over New Sheoth. No, because it doesn't. It should, but it doesn't You'll fix that. You'll go to Sylar and bring back the Flame of Agnon to relight the torch. Oh, and take care with my minions at Sylar. In their eternal quest to please me, they're constantly fighting over Sylar. It can be tiresome, but really, it's divine. Divinely tiresome. Well, that's your problem now. Off with you. I don't want to see you again until the great torch is lit. I wouldn't want to have to hurt you much. Oh, don't forget to make use of dear Haskell. Between you and me, if he's not summoned 3 or 4 times a day, I don't think he feels appreciated.
See.
That's where you're going to get the Flame of Agnon. Do you listen to anything I say? Do your ears work? If not, I can find use for them. Go and fetch the flame. Bring it to the Cecellum. Light the great torch. How are you going to be me if you can't even do what me tells you? It's what's used to light the great torch. Haven't we covered this? You'll find it in Sylarn, guarded by my saints and seducers. The great torch shines brightly above New Sheath, a beacon of hope for all the citizens. Except it doesn't! It's gone out! Happens every time the Grey March begins, which it has. Makes all of my subjects uneasy, tense, homicidal, some of them at least. We need to get that torch relit before the place falls apart. Aren't you the curious one? You know what they say about curiosity, though, don't you? It killed the intrepid adventurer who really should just be doing exactly what I say at all times! You're going to stop the Grey March by becoming me. Or a version of me. You'll be powerful. Powerful enough to stop Jigalag.
Gi med det.
He's on his way. So I'm on my way out. It's terribly inconvenient, don't you think? You're going to stop him, though. And the first thing to do is to make my people feel safe. Otherwise, they tend to go work for him. It's annoying to tell the truth. A bit hurtful. But they do it every time. Join up with the enemy and become priests of order. They're getting more active every day. Not a good sign. You know what would be a good sign? Free sweet rolls! Ho, ho, ho! Who wouldn't like that? Shut them down where you can, and make sure to kill the priest you see around them. If you don't, they can reactivate the obelisk. They're the worst of all. My own subjects, working for the enemy. It's enough to make an old Daedric prince get all weepy. It doesn't help that they're the ones who make the obelisks work. A little chanting, a little ritual, and poof, Knights of Order. Bad news. Kill them when you see them, but don't touch the corpse until they're really dead, which they aren't until you deactivate the obelisk.
Let's see, alright.
Come visit again, or I'll pluck out your eyes!
I'll see. Was that... No, I think it's a different place probably. Yeah, seems like it. This way. That's quite far. Stora.
How may I serve?
Let's see, so alright. 100%. Yeah, that I kinda doubt. Once I get, let me get the tea. go. Like part of the workday. Every day just starting with some breakfast cooking there. See how it is. Insane. Like the proper kitchen and everything also. And some little pastries thingies. Pretty nice. Oh, these are usually nowadays quite expensive, but
quickly,
they were on a good discount.
Blessings, citizen.
And super soap this time. Insane. This is okay, see, living the life. In the basket. No, the sanded dough one. Like some, I guess, I don't know, like buttercream or something. And some jam inside, like under the flour. They're really nice.
Speak quickly, mortal. Blessings, citizen. Yes?
Okay, back and forth there. Didn't even do a close-up, yeah. Maybe I will have some more. Very nice. Like my grandma used to buy those a lot back in the day. And when I was living there, I was buying those quite often. Take care those, hello. Back then, they were also way less expensive too, Nowadays, I usually, whenever I'm in the store, just like check the corner that has the desserts that are, you know, like that you need to eat in the next couple of days. They usually put them on discount already, because, you know, the expiration date is coming close. That's when you can get some really good stuff for a really reasonable price. So now every time we with friends and everything go to the store, I will go there. Last time my friend got whole cake there. And then when I'm eating it too fast. Yeah, it is. Well, I mean, like this, for example, was made 2nd of April, I think, and it's like good for a week. And they already put it there on like the discount yesterday. Like, sure. Still a couple of days easily. Even until, you know, until it's kind of getting expired on paper. Expected it to be cheaper. No, welcome to 2023, dude. Forget about it. Forget about it. Let's get these guys up. I guess having fun there, I see. Ah, you have to farm that stuff first. So that's what we do with these then. you there. Nice and soul. I don't. Fix it. Can capture these. Still respawn in there. Back again. Oh, they go in the waves, I guess. Alright, let's see how it is. Imagine the good prices nowadays, huh? This rare one. And the most insane stuff, like we had those, like I had them on stream too before, the quark glazed in like chocolate or something, like small quark bar basically, covered in chocolate. And back in the day, that shit was like 20 cents or something probably, I think. Well, some were kind of a little more expensive, but still. And yeah, that shit is nowadays, like we went last time was like almost $1 already or something. Those were without discounts, and those were like really good, you know, really nice brand, but still, like, bro, that's just for breakfast or something that people eat. Nope. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. I see, so okay, see. You know, it depends what you eat and how much you eat, you know. I'm gonna start enjoying, you know, visiting parents and relatives more. That's part of the reasons I really like visiting grandma every week. I get some furry food now. Get some food boxes with you too. Feels good. That chart didn't even like reduce that much. Alright. Well, for me it's kind of mostly like not even deciding much. It's more like, you know, let's go to the store, see what's on discount and everything, and that's what we're gonna cook. But yeah, not too bad. It's not too bad. Let's see, so yeah, visiting grandma, for example, is basically like one meal for that day, and then I usually also have like 3 meals worth of stuff with me. So like that's 3 days, 1 meal done. Feels good, eh? No, I just like I live off that Belial, to be honest. Like shit without discounts is just ridiculous. Well, I like discounts, not just, you know, those that are going to expire soon, but like just regular kind of like promos and stuff. Sometimes it's like, you know, 2 for the price of 1, this kind of shit. That's like the only way me and my friends even do grocery shopping nowadays. There's one store nearby that is like kind of like discounter. They have like well, pretty much everything is on discount, kind of like the basic price is discounted already. So if you go there, you can get like anything really. But in regular store, it's discount farming. And they're coming up with like more and more like different things to make it. Like we have the cashback now, like Auchan. It's the French chain of grocery stores. They got like the cashback thing going. So like instead of kind of discount, I still like bought stuff for pretty like chunky price. But then I got like some points back, and like last time I was there, I basically like paid like 1 cent, you know, just so I paid something. Everything else was covered with those points already. If I wanted, good morning. So it's kind of like delayed discount, I guess. Too lazy to cook for yourself? I mean, yeah, that happens. That I can totally agree. I know the feel. Just too lazy, and that's normal. Like even my friend who works as a chef, he like barely cooks at home. I already had enough of that at work. Alright, speaking commanders, the gold saying the dog seduces to find out how to light the flame. I'll see. Hey, good morning. The pre-made food is ridiculously expensive here. I don't know like about your prices. Like we have like a grocery store nearby. They have like a whole, you know, department pretty much with like, you know, the roti sear chicken, like bunch of different salads, sandwiches, like anything really. Like all the popular regular food is there you can buy. Yeah, dude, that shit is too expensive. Like I'd rather like, you know, fight my laziness and cook than buy that. Like I went there, there's like these like dumplings. They're not exactly dumplings because they're not being, you know, dumped, I guess, in the water. They are being cooked on the steam cooked ones. It's like the eastern ones, like from Uzbekistan and other places, right? Called manti. It's like chunky dumplings with the chopped beef in, or like lamb, whatever, with like spices and onion. And we go to this Uzbekistani place, right, where like a lot of local taxi drivers eating and everything. It's a really nice place, kind of like this little like diner thingy with Uzbekistan cuisine. And the prices there are really good, and it's really tasty, and like the portions are huge. So we go there with friends quite often. And like one portion of these dumplings, 4 pieces of them, in that place, like fresh, right, made for you right there, right, is like less than $3, around $3 basically. It's like 4 chonkers, freshly made, all good. I went to the grocery store nearby, and I got for the same price almost. Well, I mean they cost there like $10 a kilo, but I got like give me like 3 pieces or something, I think, of them. I think I got 3. And that was like more expensive than just getting like, you know, the fresh right from the like cafe basically. Not the restaurant, but still. So I was like, who buys that, dude? Like the quality is way worse. Because, you know, it's, well, I mean, it's not complete garbage, but it's like something that was made like in the morning, right? Like you need to microwave that stuff, and they kind of like, well, a bit worse quality. Let's be real. It's not like, you know, it's not made by like Uzbekistani cook, but like by people who made them like in shitload, just stuff to store. And it's more expensive, so like nah, I don't buy stuff in those anymore. Fuck that. Just too expensive, huh? The €3 for one person. That's not too bad. Yeah, I guess. Well, here for that you can just go to the cafe and just get yourself some good stuff.
Halt! Mortals are not permitted within the walls of Holy Sylarn. My pardon, Lord. Receive this key, and with it free passage throughout the shrine of the Flame of Agnan.
See.
Alas, we cannot light the flame until we take control of the Altar of Despair from the infernal Maskin. The Armazalkana would wish to speak to you at once. Proceed through this door to our main encampment at the Altar of Rapture.
Let's see. Getting through one.
State your business. Sylarn is holy ground, unfit for mortals. Then you are free to enter the shrine of the Flame of Agnan. This key will allow you passage through any door in Sylarn. The flame is lit from the shrine's 2 altars. Once the Orioles are driven out of Sylarn, it will be our pleasure to light the flame for Sheogorath. The Grukedric Ulfri will explain everything. You should speak to her at once.
$40.60 for the week. I mean, not too bad, eh? The 6 bricks of milk. That's quite expensive, though.
It's our best chance to take them unawares.
Too risky. It's likely to be a trap. They could cut us to pieces down there if they knew we were coming.
With all due respect, Almaz, I ask that you reconsider. The main passage is strongly defended. Perhaps if you'd allow me to scout further.
Enough! I've made my decision. We will attack down the main passage as planned. The Maskin will not withstand us.
Alright, best way to attack the Dark Seducers. The Underkeep secret side passage leading to the Dark Seducer altar. More about this passage from Mirel.
Sylarn shall be ours.
These guys are in there. No, they're not here, so whatever, I guess. The fish is like expensive here. They're way too much. Considering amount of it available, technically, with all the seas and everything.
Mortal. We are about to join battle against the Maskin. You'd best stand aside. My pardon, emissary. I am at your service. We are preparing to sweep the Maskin scum from Sylarn. Perhaps Sheogorath sent you to help us. That's what we call ourselves, the most loyal and honorable servants of Sheogorath. The treacherous ones, the dark seducers of ill repute, whose every action drags Sheogorath's holy name through the mud. Only the servants of Sheogorath can light the flame, by kindling the altars of despair and rapture which feed the flame. Alas, we hold only the altar of rapture. The treacherous Maskin hold the altar of despair. We must control both to light the flame. If you help us seize the altar of despair from the Maskin, I will be honored to kindle the flame of Agnan for my lord Sheogorath. The flame is fed from the altar of rapture and the altar of despair. Only servants of Sheogorath can kindle the altars. Once we capture the altar of despair from the Maskin, it will be my great honor to light the flame for Lord Sheogorath. The only way to assault the altar of despair is down the main passage between the 2 altars. It will be difficult. The Maskin have fortified their position, but I am confident that with your help, we can defeat them. Will you help us retake the altar of despair and drive the Maskin out of Sylarn once and for all? Ah, Mirel's beloved surprise attack. A perfect example of why males do not hold command positions. He has failed to consider the risks of his plan. If the Maskin have prepared an ambush along that route, we would be slaughtered. We're better off storming the main passage, where our superior strength and blade work can come into play. Are you ready to help us destroy the Mazkin and take control of the Altar of Despair? That's an excellent idea. They cannot refuse entry to an emissary of Lord Sheogorath. Return at once when you have their deployments. This could make all the difference. For Sheogorath,
let's see.
the Mazkin are unworthy to guard the Altar of Despair.
Wat is dat betekenen?
A mortal wandering the halls of holy Sylarn, and a male no less. Explain yourself. Then I am at your service. The Grakedric Ulfri commands here. You will wish to speak to her at once, no doubt. We hold the Altar of Despair, here within the Shrine of the Flame of Agnon. Continue down the corridor if you wish to meditate there upon the fate of all things mortal. The counterpart to the Altar of Despair, Rapture is currently held by the Ariels in their complacency, but that will soon change. Our rivals, the so-called Golden Saints. One day Sheogorath will finally recognize their bull-headed stupidity and expel them from the realm. The holy flame can only be lit from the altars of despair and rapture. Alas, the Ariels hold rapture for now. You should speak to the Grakedric Ulfri at once. She will be glad of your help to rid Sylarn of the arrogant Ariels once and for all. You know us as Dark Seducers, a name given us by our enemies. But we are the Mazkin in our own tongue, Sheogorath's only truly loyal servants. She is the Grakedric, commander of the Mazkin here at Sylarn. She has never yet been defeated by the Ariels, despite their strength. For Sheogorath,
You just like still lit the flame without fighting.
Sheogorath, begone, mortal, or you will soon find yourself between the Mazkin and their prey, a most dangerous place to be. Then you have arrived just in time to help us defend the Altar of Despair. Once the strength of the Ariels is shattered, I will be honored to light the flame as my Lord Sheogorath commands. The two altars, Blessed Despair and Holy Rapture, feed the great flame of Agnon above us. Only Sheogorath's immortal servants can kindle the altars, and I am at my Lord's command. But I only hold despair for the moment. The Ariels hold rapture and are massing to attack us. But never fear, they are no match for us. Once their main force is destroyed, with your help, we can easily take rapture from the few survivors. Then I will gladly kindle the flame for you. Only the immortal serve. Once the Ariels...
Alright, sure.
We are expecting the Ariels to attack any moment. They'll come down the main passage from the Altar of Rapture. They always do. They are overconfident as usual. We have prepared many traps and ambushes. It will be a glorious slaughter. Once the Ariels are destroyed, I will light the flame of Agnon for you. Will you help us defend the Altar of Despair?
Sure.
I never suspected that Kana had the audacity to try such a risky assault. But we'll teach her to try to take the Mazkin by surprise. We'll cut them to pieces in those corridors. I'll redeploy my forces at once. You return to Kana and lead her into the trap. Once they're destroyed, I will kindle the altars. Good hunting, friend. Sheogorath's blessings upon you.
I gotta redeploy. I thought to do it differently. It's not gonna guard here. Well, now we can just let them go through the main door.
The Aureals will soon pay for their arrogance.
I guess. See what did I say? Could too. I was thinking so. I kinda wanted to go through to get them through the Danker route though.
Greetings, stranger. Are you here to help us drive the Mazkin out of Cylon?
Yeah.
She commands the Aureals here at Cylon. She has just arrived with reinforcements from Belloc to end this stalemate once and for all. My scouts recently discovered another way through the ruins to the Altar of Despair.
Yeah, not to get them through there, but now I already switched the defense there.
The Armasul Canna wants to assault the altar down the main passage, but the Mazkin are expecting us to come that way. They've strongly fortified the main passage against us. If we attacked through the Underdeep, we could take them by surprise. If only Canna would listen to me. An attack down the main passage will end the same as it always does. A glorious defeat. I knew it. You should tell Canna what you saw. Maybe you can convince her to change her attack plan.
Now we can just go through the main, and it's gonna be all good, I guess. Kinda did want to get them through. The save was kinda a while ago, I guess. Fine. Let's go to the main.
Greetings, emissary. We await your command. Are you ready to help us destroy the Mazkin and take control of the Altar of Despair?
Sure.
Very good, emissary. With your help, we will rid Cylon of the Mazkin once and for all. Down with the Mazkin! My soul is Sheogorath!
Go him here. A lot of charges here. And the Dork Beast. No, the main one should be fine.
Death to the Mazkin.
We switched them to the side route, so the main entrance should be easy now. We kinda better other way around. If I lead them to the side thing. That would be nice. Well, that would be nice, but whatever. We made them do something a little more strategic. But I mean, also I guess strategic. You baited them into thinking that there is gonna be some twist. And then there is no twist. Easy life.
For Sheogorath! For Sheogorath! For the Mad God!
We're doing quite alright here still. Getting wrecked there.
Ha!
Not done yet. the altar?
The altar of despair is ours. But the battle is not over yet. Defensive positions.
The altar of despair, yeah.
My soul for Sheogorath. Defend the altar.
There we go. Kind of father full there. Nope. Don't do this. Get back there anyway. Get her. Like one left. The fiesta. Alright. Now she gone. You right. Get him. Get the lights.
Victory is ours. I have already selected a candidate for the honor of kindling the altar of rapture.
Nice, nice. You know the hell, hello. Doing good, man, doing good. How are you, sir? The big the blues but still won? No, I didn't. Let them through the main gate because I told the seducers that they're gonna come from another side, huh?
I will now claim the honor of victory for myself, here on the altar of despair. The altars can only be kindled by the willing sacrifice of a Mazkin or an Oriole. It is my great honor to release my soul to Oblivion in service to Lord Sheogorath. Farewell. I will not walk these lands for many a year.
Dice of pain. Why are you healing? You're gonna Sudoku anyway. Alright. Alright, that's one done. Flame from the courtyard, bring it back, new shields. Alright. See. There's the real dice. Best 15 minutes of the week. Sounds good, sounds good. Well, it's the benefits of working from home, eh? Seems good, eh?
My soul for Sheogorath. Our home and sanctuary here in the Shivering Isles. For Sheogorath's glory.
The courtyard now, alright. I got him. Yeah, told them to expect the attack from the side, from the underkeep. I wanted to ask about it, but I kind of told them that they're gonna attack from there, so they changed the positions to defend from underkeep. But then I actually sent them, you know, through the main gate. Easy. Yeah, it's the perma-chameleon. I think it's just the Khajiit ring. I think it's 35 or something, right? Was it? Yeah, the Khajiit ring, 35. I could make more, but eh. Ibu Vanillo. The reinstalled the Skyrim. I see. Enjoy. Sounds good. where the other keep is, I guess. Got a bunch of props. Oh, the face, yeah, a glorious Pepega. One and only. One and only. Hope you enjoy that skydiving then, eh? That's just back. Okay, let's go this way. Let's go down anyway. Maybe against the wall of them, yeah. Exactly. Go outside from here now. Oh, this one, I guess. No, not this one. No, just regular flames, alright. The labyrinths.
Ha!
It should do. Happening, they just fall. Toad. Where am I? Oh. More? Oh no, I just got like blind for a moment there, alright. I guess. They fell under the textures or something. A blaze of the holy fire. Now we return. Oh yeah, of course, yeah, I have some visual mods and some like artificial patches, stability thingies, all that stuff. Yeah, I can do exclamation mark mods, it's pretty much all of it. On top of that, just like ENB. It is like a little bit of a weird combination of things though, because some of the mods ended up being not super crazy good. I need to kind of try to salvage that. And that combination of different ways to do it ended up being kind of Pepega. Sometimes there are some weird effects.
You've brought it! The holy flame of Agnon, the fire of inspiration and rapture! If you light the great torch on the mania side of the Sacellum, you will be a hero to the people of Bliss, I assure you.
Let's see.
Do not think about it. Dream about it. Let your mind soar on flights of fancy. I know you will choose well in the end.
Different sides. Oh, it's those. Okay, I thought it was like in the middle or something. Can't they just do it in the middle?
Ah, you burn with the purging fire of Agnon, the flame of truth, the flickering beacon of hope in the gloom of despond. Come, light the great torch for dementia. Illuminate the conspiracies. Deepen the shadows. The people of Crucible await their hero.
Sure.
Yes. Let your mind worry at the problem. Let fear and dismay over making the wrong choice sink their talons deep into your brain.
There's some. Oh, this is the Blessing Art Zoo here, I see.
The flame of Agnon. So,
Go.
I knew I saw the glint of true mania in your eyes, my child.
We go mental.
Go now, and let the holy flame inspire the people of Bliss to new heights of madness.
Alright. I got the torch. Oblivion being more nostalgic and everything. I'm kind of like more on the Morrowind side, to be honest. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
Cylorn is ours at last.
That would be my jam. But why not both though, huh? Why not all of them? Skyrim I still need to play. But that I'll get into. We enter from here somewhere. And Morrowind I did really enjoy even like playing for the first time. Not long ago, like 2 years ago I guess on stream. Was good, eh? It was very good, eh? Straight after? Nah, it's gonna be a bit too much. If we go right after. Okay, where is he? Here somewhere. I never really got into it, let's see. Well, I mean, we need to get some of that modding going.
Citizen.
Tune it and adjust it for your preferences. Maybe we'll go a bit better. I find like the right build and everything is also good stuff. I was just like right here. There you go.
Aren't you off to a good start? That's important. For me. Really, your work is going to save me a lot of time. The Grey March is upon us, and the ordering begins. Armies of order, sweep my realm! Death! Destruction! Then I have to pick up the pieces. And there are always lots of pieces. I don't like it, having to rebuild my realm every era. Sometimes I forget where things go, like New Sheoth. I can never remember where it belongs. You'll change that. Break the cycle. You'll stop Jiggalag, and I'll have my realm to come back to. I've never actually tried that before. Why not? Something has to work! Once, I dug a pit and filled it with clouds. Or was it clowns? It doesn't matter, it didn't slow them down.
Too lazy to mod most games? Well, I mean, I can see that. I'm not a huge fan also, to be honest, of dink modding.
To be honest, it wasn't the best idea. And it really began to smell. Must have been clowns. Clouds don't smell bad. They taste of butter. And tears. But this is all new. A fresh idea. Something I hadn't thought of. Until I did. It's sure to work. Even though it might not. Now, you'll need the respect of my citizens. They'll need a leader, someone to look up to when I'm gone. They're the backbone of any great land. Except where the backbone is an actual backbone. Ever been to Malakoth's realm? Oh, nasty stuff. But back to the business at hand. you'll need to control one of the courts of madness. Replace a current duke, or duchess, whichever. That will command respect. The people will rally around you. You'll have their love, their admiration, their complaints, whatever, as long as it keeps them on our side. No. No. Absolutely not. Well, yes, absolutely. Bit of a shame for them. But sometimes you need to break a few eggs. Or skulls. There are rules, though, even in the Isles. Rituals and rules. You need to follow them. Speak to Arctis and Dervenin, the High Priest at the Sacellum Arden Sul. They can explain what needs to be done. And you've always got our man Haskell to call on for help. Faithful, like a good hound, that one. And he looks better in a suit.
Sure. Build his own life, yeah.
It's already started, but you might be able to stop it. We're making you into a leader the people can trust. Someone to look up to. Someone to blame. Once I'm gone, things usually get bad quickly. Lots of defections, lots of carnage, but with you at the helm, things will be different. This time, I'll beat him. I can't stand losing, and I don't mind cheating. Come visit again.
Little cheating,
Look
huh?
out your eyes.
I see no reason to talk to you. The great torch shines with the pure light of mania. You chose well. In accordance with the ancient tradition, receive now the raiment of Arden Sul in honor of your mighty deed in service to mania.
Let's see.
Yes, how we would all aspire to be as great a leader as the first, our savior, Arden Sul, the greatest Duke of the Ages. We celebrate him with the ritual of accession, the path to maniac bliss. An important part of our history, my friend. I would be glad to tell the tale if you have a moment.
Sure.
Arden Sul was perhaps the greatest duke to walk our land. Many years ago, he decided to hold a night of absolute indulgence, resplendent with dance, wine, and sex, to celebrate his fondness for his brethren. The green moat flowed like water in a stream as the revelers voraciously succumbed to its rapturous ways. But it was, as the bacchanal reached a crescendo, the people began to clutch their chests as their very hearts exploded. The green moat had taken its toll. The ground stained a deep crimson as the sanguine liquid flowed from their lifeless bodies. To represent that night, when the ruler of mania is to be replaced, he partakes of the green moat and allows his lifeblood to flow upon the altar.
See.
When the ruler of mania has decided it is time, he will choose a successor from his court. The successor is invited to a huge celebration, a night of hedonistic revelry, wine, song, and of course, green moat. During this, the exiting regent imbibes 3 doses of the potent drug. This causes his heart to burst, and his lifeblood flows from his body. The successor then gathers the drug-tainted blood and brings it to the altar of Arden Sul in the Sacellum. Once this is done, I will proclaim the successor a duke or duchess. Then Sheogorath gives his blessing, and the cycle is completed.
About the ritual, alright.
I'm disappointed in your choice. You'll find mania to be a fickle friend. Seldom is the subject ever... Wait a moment. Did you want to hear the history of the ritual?
Sure.
As it happened so many years ago, my lord Arden Sul suspected a traitor in his midst. Not wishing to find himself on the wrong end of a blade, he gathered his flock here in the Sacellum. By poisoning the sacramental wine, Arden Sul was able to suppress any such conspiracy in one fell swoop. Yes, he then removed their hearts from their bodies and used his ancient scrying technique known as visceromancy to read their lifeblood. When Arden Sul couldn't divine the traitor's true nature in their hearts, he became distraught and took his own life in the same way. From that day on, the ritual of accession for the throne of Dementia was set. Very well. Spoken like a true son of the Demented. To become the ruler of Dementia, the current leader's heart must be cut out and brought to the altar of Arden Sul in the Sacellum. Once this is done, I can pronounce the heart-bearer a duke or duchess. Then, all that is required is the blessing of our lord, Sheogorath.
That's not too simple.
You're back! How nice for you! Does that mean you've made a decision? Or are you lost? Suicidal? Just let me know. A friendly word of warning before you choose. Once you've decided which duke to replace, there's no turning back. One choice. No more. No less. Try not to do something stupid. So which is it? What will it be? Mania? Dementia? The suspense is killing me! Or you, if I have to keep waiting.
Alright, I'll place this dude.
A safer choice, perhaps. Maybe you'll live through this. Théoden's a bit lost these days. Not that it's a bad thing, it suits him. Until now. Besides, won't it be a grand surprise when you make his heart burst from too much green moat? Théoden loves surprises.
Sure.
Théoden may be in a constant state of euphoria, but I wouldn't underestimate his intelligence. This is so much fun!
What's new about this, though?
It'll be in full swing soon. Excited? You shouldn't be. It's the death of all things. But if we can get you into shape, we might stand a chance. You'll lead my forces, inspire my people. Hopefully, everyone won't end up dead. He'll be here soon.
Hey,
And I'll be gone. Can't say I like the sound of that. I like the sound of other things, though, like birds and bones cracking. We will speak when your task is complete.
So you're juggling there, alright. Sure. How's it going on Tarisau's life? It's chilling there, alright. Let's see. All the way up there again. Lucky.
Cease your prattling.
Bye.
See what did I say? Out of work time. Alright, alright. Oh, DLC is good. Really nice. He's a good one.
Speak quickly, mortal.
Oh, really nice. Here's the entrance. I guess that's the one of the the typical cases of Bethesda stuff. There's like one DLC and that is actually very good, eh? Everything else might be not so, but one is.
What can I do for you on this fine, fine day? If I were you, I'd check with Thedon's steward, Wide-Eye. You can usually find her roaming around New Sheoth, or spending a lot of time on the palace grounds.
Let's get out of here right now, right?
May all your days
Oh, there he
be
is.
filled
Nice.
with enlightenment and mirth.
How can I help you this fine day? Such a kind and noble man. In times like these, it's good to have a leader who still enjoys all the modern pleasures Mania has to offer. Well, yes. Apart from enjoying his painting, reading a good book, or a rousing night of erotic bedroom games? I'm speaking of Greenmote, of course. There is no greater pleasure. If I didn't have such a busy daily routine, I'd likely indulge myself in its pleasures more often. Very well. I see little harm in telling you. After a bit of reading in the garden and running my special errand at noon, I like to shop at Books of Bliss.
Saw you there before.
Around 8 p.m. we are served dinner. Gundlar is quite a chef and prepares Thaden's meals personally, adding just a hint of Greenmote. After that, we dance, we sing, or we do whatever else suits my lord's tastes. Greenmote is the refined version of the spores that are harvested from the spore trees that dot Mania. We keep the Greenmote safely tucked inside the Greenmote silo. You can imagine the ruckus if its location was known. Only a select few, such as myself, know the silo's location. However, we are sworn to secrecy. There isn't enough gold or enough jokes in the world that would convince me to tell you where the Greenmote is located.
See.
Yes, I must attend to him. Speaking to you has already cost me time. I must go.
Can there be some
Again,
more?
we...
Nah, doesn't seem like it. Out with her then.
What can I do for you on this fine, fine day? I've heard of such a grand place. Ah, to imagine all that wonderful green moat under one roof.
Let's see.
May all your days be filled with enlightened...
So I still need to find that, I guess. Yeah, still following her then, alright. Still about her then, no one else gonna tell. Not a lot of waiting at least. This one? Probably not. Tunnel is open though. It's closed
Welcome
before.
to the House of Mania.
I think it was different. A different one. Well, some other stuff actually while I'm at it, I guess. Still gonna be waiting. While following new shields, huh? Or was it? This actually might work too, I guess. I think it was alteration. Yeah. That one I still need to level a bit. See what is the extra doses to procure. Some light here, seems like. Some guards. They had like a million spell too, I think I got, wasn't it? Dark enough at least here. Not as dark there. There somewhere. With the zoom. This place. That's the other find. Probably don't want the other side one. I guess we need to refine one then. We need to refine it. Got him. Yeah, kitchen before 8 o'clock. It's right in the pile. It's interesting. The urns with unrefined one, but the pile is refined, I guess. And extra dose. Food and the wine. Alright, meal in the morning. I have to wait until the afternoon. Well, between 8 PM we should be. Should be able to, I think. Should be still plenty of time. If you can get out some way here. Should be good enough here, especially in the darkness. It is quite dark here. This is the night eye. The night eye is making it bright. Very good enough. And now the kitchen time. Here already. Oh, where was that? Then she teleports. Conservatory.
Welcome to the Halcyon Conservatory.
Yeah, now I can get it. Into his quarters. Dark enough. Recast. Craft a bit more time or something. It's a different room. See me, but I guess you don't. I guess we lost you. Ah, I see, okay.
Halt, lawbreaker.
Sure.
Lord Sheogorath's justice demands reparation.
Fine.
Cow? You'll come.
Alright, that was too close to the brazier there. A bit too close. Actually, still enough. And the minor setback. I need to get my shit back though after. Stand nowhere now. Kinda. Well, actually, yeah, it should be easy. Already been there. hug the braziers too much. Okay, I do need to go here. Okay, no, not here. A different one. Let's go this wall. This wall seems a bit darker. Should be here before 8 p.m. Maybe still good, huh? Stairs is behind the wall somewhere. Doesn't seem like it. Not the urns. Yeah, before 8. Oh, I guess 8. Wait. I thought 8 is like the dinner. Tomorrow night. Yeah, wait until the afternoon to poison his food. So need to wait until the food is in. That's the vine stuff. Is it all the cheap wine here? Okay, waiting again then. It seems like it. I can't interact with that at least. Now let's see if that's the way to do it. There's something here probably. Something here. The wine might be here. I guess not right now. PP again. Before 8 o'clock. Wait until the afternoon. It's too late. I mean, it's before 8 o'clock though. No, should be here. Fine, guess the peace out then. Try tomorrow. So we extend the morning. This is after afternoon, right? Wait until the afternoon. Alright, fine. This way. What time I will appear? Already gonna be afternoon. No, he's here. All right. Still has the wine there, though. I guess this bottle now here, yeah. Here it is, huh? Team dining area at 8 o'clock. Evening feast. Let's see. Now we go in and wait. See how that will go. Following him. Fine. Let's see. Chilling here. Yeah.
Welcome to the House of Mania.
This is the dining area. Nice time, bro. Time to go eat your poison. It's about time.
Greetings, friend.
Don't distract him. See the poison. It's gonna be days of pain. There's something more dink. What is something more dink? Sure. A feast is all the way. Yeah, drugs help. Stop. Dude.
Oh my, yes. I feel especially delighted this evening. Perhaps it's time I recited my latest soliloquy. The lady fair, our love is done, with hair as fine as soft spun, lips as red as a sun-drenched dawn, skin as soft as a newborn fawn, eyes as blue as a cerulean sea. What? My heart can't breathe. Help me.
It's like dude just shooting there or something. Dice of fate in the end, alright. Betters delivered all the soliloquy. I clutched his heart and fell to the ground dead. Now collect as much of his tainted blood as possible. And it like locked me in controls and it was still kind of trying to walk in. So, tainted and drug tainted blood, and now I need to make my way back to the altar. Easy blood. Just collect the blood, yeah. Alright there. How's the problem with that? And what's wrong with that? There. Down here. Shouldn't it be? Oh, other way around. The opposite one. A blood collected them. This Pepega here. Sure. Pepega fire. Hey baby. Yeah. It is. Oof.
Once again has the ritual of accession come full circle. The blood of Théoden has been consumed by Arden Sul's will, and all of Mania welcomes you with open arms. I now declare you Duke of Mania of the Shivering Isles. May your light shine upon all our happiest days.
Insane, huh?
May Arden Sul enrich your mind and guide your heart.
You've done it! The ritual is complete, and you've survived! A shame about Théoden, but it's how we would have wanted it to go. Now, on to other...
Wait, I must speak. The ritual must not be completed.
Syl! You dare interrupt me? Only I interrupt me. Like just then. I'm speaking with someone. We'll talk later. Or not. When is later exactly? Not now, I'm sure of that. Guards! I think Syl forgot how to use the door. Kindly show her out, before I forget myself.
The stick movement there.
Théoden? Dead? You've done this. It was you all along.
Hold your tongue, little Duchess, or I'll tear it from your mouth.
Replacing Thaden with this outsider? This is how it ends. I should have seen this coming.
Calm yourself, Syl. You're making my teeth itch. You still hold your office? I suggest you see to your duties.
No, I see what's going on. I should have seen it before. You conspire to destroy us all. You're a fool if you think I'll allow this to happen.
Fool? Visionary! Change is in the air, Syl. Breathe it deep. Bathe in its scent. Bottle it up, save some for later.
Order stands at our door. They've taken the fringe. Did you even know? Do you care? And you speak of change.
Change will preserve us. It is the lifeblood of the Isles. It will move mountains. It will mount movements.
No, I can't do this. There has to be a way out. A way to escape.
Then go, Syl. Return to your quarters before I send you back in pieces.
Yes, that's what I'll do. I'll go. The enemy of my enemy. Order's the key. I'll keep them close.
No! Let her go.
This is not over, Mad God. I give myself to Jiggalag. As a priest of order, I'll be safe. Your empire will crumble before the armies of order.
Classic. Sure.
Wondering why I let her go, aren't you? I can see it in your face. Mostly in the eyes. I may take those from you when this is done. This has never happened before. The ruler of dementia turning traitor? Unprecedented. I've seen others defect, but never a duke. Maybe we're onto something here. We'll see how it plays out. It can't be worse than what's happened before. I do, I did, and I won't say it again. But that's enough about that. You're the ruler of Mania. Oh, just look at you. You're positively beaming. You now have the power to summon golden saints. They've always served the Duke of Mania. I think it's the bright colors. They just love them. And here is the Ring of Lordship, a symbol of your new station. Symbols are important. They carry weight in this realm, and others. You would be well served to remember that. She was right about that. I can feel it. In my bones. The little ones. The Grey March has swept the fringe. Aura gathers its forces there as we speak. And I hate when people gather forces in my fringe! You'll need to put an end to that. Stop them. My army should already be there, but I want you to see what you can do to help. If they continue to marshal their forces there, we won't be able to contain them. Make sure they can't.
Sure. Alright. See what the ring does,
It swept the fringe! That's not good! See if you can't hold them off there, because if you can't, everyone is going to die. No pressure. They'll get more and more active as the Grey March continues. If they've already taken the fringe, they must have one there already. I really hate those things.
Alright. Hero man.
Congratulations!
The ring, let's see. Nothing crazy. What's the Raven actually also got? Probably also nothing crazy, really. The Ardenzul one, not. No, I mean it's not too bad for the magic stuff. We kind of alright. Could think about it. The fringe is gone. The fringe, yeah, it's gone. That's a cute dark shit here, right? Completely conquered by the forces of order. Possible may have been attacked. I should take a closer look. Confusion of the highest order. Shake. Let me get the souls from these guys. Sadly.
Your Grace, a dark time has been thrust upon us. Passwall is under attack. We are outmatched and outnumbered. At first light, the spire at the center of town became active. Immediately, the area around it began to crystallize and change. Soon after that, the sky darkened and the nights came.
Sure. Damn sucker, right? Insane work there. In the era of AI and automation, it's gonna sit there and open the door. Sounds good, sounds good.
The nights are relentless. They do not tire, they do not fear, and they do not stop coming.
And they don't stop coming.
They appear out of nowhere at the base of the spire. We kill 5 of them, 5 more come. We've lost too many of the Orioles already. I fear that we will not be able to hold the town for much longer. You've seen the spire in Passwall. It is believed to be a monument from times past, but its true purpose appears to be more sinister. It appears to be a source of power for these invaders. A portal or some sort of gate. I don't know. If we cannot disable or destroy it somehow, I do not think that we can stop this invasion.
Sure. They come, indeed.
I have an idea how we might be able to stop them, but for now we must survive. I've been losing Orioles with each attack, and I'm down to nothing but men. We are pinned down here. If we lose, the gates of madness will fall. If the gates fall, the enemy will flood into the Isles. We will be helpless to stop them. But now that you've arrived, perhaps we can slow them down. We cannot talk now. We don't have very long until the next wave arrives. Even though I have served with these Orioles for centuries, as the Duke of Mania, it is your right to command the troops. Command them if you will, or leave it to me. Either way, make haste. Our time is short.
Sure. Yeah, you do, you.
I thank you for your trust. In your name, and for the sake of the Shivering Isles, I shall not disappoint you. Inspect the battlefield and provide what aid you can to the troops. Speak with me when you feel that they are ready for battle. Form up. By the staff, we will not allow this town to fall. Are you prepared for battle, Your Grace?
Sure.
I imagine that we will not have to wait long, Your Grace. The Knights are relentless. We are the only thing standing between them and the total destruction of the Fringe. This town has stood on the edge of the Shivering Isles since they were born from the mists of time. For our purposes, it serves as a defensible outpost. That is, against typical enemies who can know fear, intimidation, and hopelessness. You've seen the spire and pass wall. It seems to be a source.
Sure.
If we cannot disable or destroy...
Heard that, so you showing that I didn't. I need these, so we can close those portals. Nothing here. There's another one somewhere. There. It's on. Get him. Want to get some friendly fire there.
Kneel before the saint.
Come here. Kind of low there. Can you go down already? Thank you.
Reform! Back to your ranks! More are coming!
No, why me? Get him. Come on. Get him. Free. Brother. Let's do one.
Back to your positions! Don't break ranks!
Don't break ranks and you do run in there. Okay. What was that? Oh, like one shot there. Come on. I man, didn't save it. Come on. That was my quick saving. There was my quick saving.
Welcome to the House
And
of
the
Mania.
giga crits there, yeah. Alright, fine. Need to die real quick, brother. You know the drill. That was an interesting one.
Greetings, friend.
I'll interrupt him. He's a die fast, sure. A little faster. Get the levels a little more. Actually, that was illusion, right? I think they will let me do the cast when he's dying, though. Oh, let's try. Harry. Some interesting crit right into the shield, also. Guess we'll need to bait them around more. I'll bait them around more. AJ, though. Not gonna let me cast here, come on. Unlucky. And that's why the guy was moving me all the time there.
Yes. I feel especially delighted this evening. Perhaps it's time I recited my latest soliloquy.
Oh, sure.
The lady fair,
our love is told, with hair as fine as soft spun gold, lips as red as a sun-drenched dawn, skin as soft as a newborn fawn.
It's the casual door with the lock. I mean, it could be. This is what's behind the door, not the door itself. You probably don't want some random people to go through it, you know.
What? My heart can't breathe.
So you can't just, you know, open it and let whoever wants go in. And just shooting there. Let's go. Flags of pain. There's also gonna be one here. This.
Once again.
Sure.
All right.
That'll be that.
May
With this
art
though,
also enrich your mind and guide your.
Yeah!
Wait, I
Cutscene
must
time.
speak.
1
The
second.
ritual must
Roll
not
on
be
the
completed.
we saw this one already. Gonna go to the bathroom. Be right back.
Syl! You dare interrupt me? Only I interrupt me. Like just then. I'm speaking with someone. We'll talk later. Or not. When is later exactly? Not now, I'm sure of that. Guards! I think Syl forgot how to use the door. Kindly show her out before I forget myself.
Thaden? Dead? You've done this. It was you all along.
Hold your tongue, little Duchess, or I'll tear it from your mouth.
Replacing Thaden with this outsider? This is how it ends. I should have seen this coming.
Calm yourself, Syl. You're making my teeth itch. You still hold your office? I suggest you see to your duties.
No, I see what's going on. I should have seen it before. You conspire to destroy us all. You're a fool if you think I'll allow this to happen.
Fool? Visionary! Changes in the air, Syl.
I love you guys.
Deep. Bathe in its scent. Bottle it up. Save some for later.
Whoop. Oh, right.
Order stands at our door.
Hey, Jordy. Welcome
taken
back to
the
the
fruit.
dungeon. Thank
Do
you,
even
sir.
know? Do
Thank you, man. Thank you,
care?
thank you.
And you speak of
Almost
change.
30 years. Thank you, sir.
Change will preserve us. It is the
Thank you,
lifeblood
man.
of the
How we
Isles.
doing?
It will move mountains.
Some
It will
banon.
mount movements.
No, I can't do this. There has to be a way out. A way to escape.
Then go, Syl. Return to your quarters before I send you back in pieces.
Yes, that's what I'll do. I'll go. The enemy of my enemy orders the key. I'll keep them close.
No! Let her go.
This is not over, Mad God. I give myself to Jigalag. As a priest of order, I'll be safe. Your empire will crumble before the armies of order.
holidays time. That's really nice. Some long days there.
Wondering
Sounds
why I
good,
let her. A two?
And all this. Let's see more.
Congratulations!
Let me just disappear, alright. Congratulations indeed. Ooh, right.
Greetings.
I don't like you, and I don't want to talk to you.
No, their conversations are always good. Quality conversations. I just did them. I just saved them. Ooh, let's see. I'll skip in. I just saw them already though. Oh, that we did. Just some interesting crits there happening. I needed to redo it again. Needed to redo it.
Have you brought reinforcements?
Yes, sir. Bruh. They hit her too. Well, I mean, I didn't touch you there. Get up.
Your Grace, a dark time has been.
Sure. I get these, I get these. Alright. You do you.
I thank. Go.
You go.
Here they come.
Actually, can get her. I don't want to go in. Don't get the aggro though. Still mad.
Reform.
She's still
Back to your
mad.
ranks. More are coming.
For the Mad God!
You guys are insane. Can you not? Come on. Come on. Get the summons out probably. Get the summons out. And probably not hit her. That would be nice, so. The problem is smashing in the clusterfuck there. The friendly fire. Cutscenes? No, there is no cutscenes. Ooh, right. Let me get them. Alright, fine, you can get this. Make those,
Your Grace.
Yeah, sure. Ooh, yeah.
We.
You do you.
Go.
Fine. The Golden Saint. I don't think they are that crazy good though, compared to some other stuff we can summon. And I get a level from summoning this, so.
Here they come.
Mr. Snackman, let's go. Get him. That already. Fine. This guy too then. Died not getting the aggro for some reason. Damn son, got him there. Get the aggro, man. I can do it. Some enemies he works really good now. Getting the aggro. Some are a little worse. Yes. Come on. These guys do that. These guys do that. The damages. I get a better heal, to be honest, at this point already. So we can restore faster.
Here they come.
Come on. No, they dropped got some aggro. They be coming indeed, then. Nobody got time for that. Yeah, she can think. Here still, what? Oh. Oh. I get another one. We should 100 already. Try the Frosty Boys maybe. The aggro doesn't work anyway. Let's try it this way. Oh, that's gonna be friendly fire for you, alright. Imagine playing Permadeath in Bethesda game. Where some Pepega stuff can kill you.
Victory is ours. For the moment. We must
Doesn't
discuss
sound
our
like a
next
good
move.
idea.
The Spire is obviously their source of power. This battle will not end until we find a way to shut it down.
Sure.
I am not certain, but do not lose heart. I have an idea. The ruins of Zedaphen run under Passwall. The entrance to the south of the town has been sealed for centuries. One of my scouts reported that the ruins have been opened recently, and a number of these knights are now guarding the entrance. I did, and she did not return. I can only assume that she was caught and killed.
Sure.
If we attempt to assault Zedaphen, Passwall will be overrun and we will lose the Fringe. Additionally, our forces are dangerously thin. We have no idea what opposition may await us inside. Your insight is impressive. While we draw their attention here, you should be able to slip inside Zedaphen. Once inside, search for the source of the Spire's power. It must be underground somewhere. Once you find it, destroy it. Good luck, Your Grace. May the truth light your way through the darkness.
That we can do.
You've seen the Spire in Passwall.
Heard about this one. Heard that before.
Go.
Get more hearts just in case. Probably gonna farm more in there. Gonna probably farm more in there. Let's go. That's a statue. Yeah, boys. Go up there. Just from here. Sure. Crystals appearing. Crystals all over the place. Voice. You're on. Intruders right there. What do you have here? No, fine. I'll take that. So where they're running from, that's where we go into. Avoid the looks of it. A great shame, Beryl. Might need to kill somebody here, I guess.
It's you. I remember you. What are you doing down here? How did you get past the knights? When they attacked, I ran from Passwall. They didn't say a word. They just started killing. The screams. By the staff, you can't imagine the screams. Fellas and I slipped down here thinking we'd be safe, but no, we landed right in the middle of them. Fellas ran off with them and left me to die. Me! That is great. Disloyal cur.
Good morning.
Imagine leaving me here all alone. I didn't say they took him. He went with them. I've heard his voice a few times around here. I think he joined them.
What's going on? How's the life?
Every time I look for a way out, I get twisted around and end up back
Get it twisted.
Here. But I'm too smart for them. You seem to have no trouble, though. Look at you. Barely a scratch. You'd be the perfect person to protect me. This place is a nightmare. Knights everywhere, these priests, and whatever they've done to fellas. Listen, those people in Passwall need me. Can you imagine how they'd ever get along if I died down here?
See, see. The Big Friday there. Nice, nice. You stay here, brother.
What? Here? Are you kidding? I'm not staying here. If you don't want to help me, fine. I'll get out of here on my own.
Just wait a bit. Oh, he did. Just keep spawning them there. Oof. Alright. There's a new one. The other German Vobins, yeah. Still all dropping. If I had this guy with me, he probably would be dead too. He would probably die already there on the mobs. Alright, ain't nobody got time for that, brother. Shit's going down. That doesn't sound good. No. Are you guys alive, huh? Where do you go? The button. To find the button. Too many of you there. That's where we came from. Be alive there. Why is this? Hurts. Just still through it too. Well, I had the opportunity. Ah, there it is, literally. You do that. Alright, that was a bit too much. A bit too much there. What is? I just keep the cloak going then. Can you imagine? That wasn't a good idea to run into the collapsing thing. Can you even imagine? Save this way. How did they even like chase me through this door when this shit closed behind me? What was that? Scaboz. They weren't even next to the door. How could they enter it? wait for it. Yeah, more buttons. Oh, sorry, bro. Will not interrupt you dying here. Buttons. I guess. What will do? All right. Battles above ground went. That probably didn't go that well. Alright, who sees me? Oh, that's probably when I was leaving the dungeon. I had aggro on me. It's still going. Not anymore. Not anymore. They're still fighting here, I guess. Fucking invisible. What was it?
Mad God's blessings, Your Grace.
I cannot believe it. You survived. We were certain that your light had been lost. I apologize for doubting you, Your Grace. You are a most worthy leader. Perhaps the greatest warrior to ever hold the seat of Mania.
You still through all of it.
But
Easy.
I fear that our work is not yet done. The area is still overrun with knights that were not destroyed in the spire. You should return to the palace and speak with Sheogorath. Ask him how he plans to defend this realm.
Everything is just so desolate. My inn is ruined and... oh, it's terrible!
Okay, and
The resonator of judgment is working again.
Yeah.
I guess since the gatekeeper's dead now, that's a good thing.
At least we fixed that.
See you later.
Did another game make it though? Did another one though? Guess not.
Huh?
Do not bother the Oriole with your petty conversation.
See you.
Damn son. This bad man. Had to be so mean. I guess that didn't make it in the end. Well, fine. Unlucky. I should help him. No, he would die to the bombs though. That's why I told him to wait. I'll wait until we clear the path. And this place. Sure. And what's up here now? No, still there. I guess I couldn't fast travel from there. Needed to exit anyway. Makes sense. That's solid progress indeed. I mean, the side stuff is like mostly kind of done already, so might as well.
News of your success in the Fringe precedes you. To further cement the victory, I have an important task for you to perform. You will seek the assistance of Relmina Vernum in Zalselm to rebuild the Gatekeeper. You remember? The creature you killed to get in here. With the Gatekeeper restored and Zadillion in operation, we won't have to worry about anything getting in. Things already here are another matter. You'll need to speak with Relmina Vernum. She'll help you with your task. Strange woman has some unusual tastes. With that done, the Fringe should be secure. For now. I can feel things start to get a little hairy. And not in the good way, like on your head.
Sure.
It's essential. Simply essential. If only it were essentially simple, but it's not. I want him there guarding those gates. If any of Jigglag's forces show up, he should be ready for them. It wouldn't do to just let them in if more show up. And more always show up. Still and all, I think things are going well, considering. Go talk to Relmina in Zalselm. Tell her you're working for me. Oh, she'd do anything for me, that little minx. A powerful sorceress. Maybe a genius? And a complete lunatic. All in all, my kind of person. I brought her to my realm so she could continue to study her sixth element. Honestly, I didn't know there were 5 already. She's a bit obsessed with it. And with me. Makes dealing with her difficult. You shouldn't have any problems, though. No one likes you that much.
It's bad, man.
It's all moving faster than I'd expect. And I'm good at expecting. Things are getting a bit thin. Get that Gatekeeper in place. And do it quickly. I'm not sure how much time I have left. He's almost here. I can feel it. You won't like him as much as me. He doesn't even carry a cane. More the giant bone-cleaving sword type of prince. If he's on his way, I'm on my way out. I already feel not quite myself. Not quite someone else, but not quite myself.
Sure, alright.
Send Relmina my love. That'll get her going.
A lot of places to discover, I mean, true. Alright, how to go there better. Oh, yeah, sure. Sure. I mean, just dungeons. Just dungeons are not as exciting, though. And the quest, the story, that's the good stuff. And the side quests too. In some of them. Did a whole bunch already. That's probably more. There is always more. Here. Jump in. Don't mind me. These guys can give me souls. Oh, dumping also kind of like just refills itself, I guess, when you kill stuff, right? by the looks of it. That's nice. That's very convenient. Oh, the summon that was killing. Okay. Where did the last one go? The Azure Star. Indeed, very nice to have. So she's just here somewhere. Rebuff. Hey dog. Hello. How's it going, man? How's it going? How's your life? They're up in the soul. That's indeed what we do. A lot of souls. Is there any enemies? There are the enemies here. Well, there's gonna be some, I guess. Sure. Damn, this one just exploded. I think I will just go fast. Destruction already leveled and everything, so no point anyway. Can just go in. That's the trap. The shooty trap. Don't shoot.
I love you guys.
She's Soltress. Welcome back to the dungeon. Thank you, sir. Thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate it a lot. How we doing? How's it going? I had a dog like this before. Undo the US. Let's see my dog though. Sadly. And that dog is gone. Dude, what is this? Something useful. Stop. All over the place. Oh, that's a button. This is right here. I'll take it. I'll take it. How are we doing, soldiers then? Son. The flesh Atronach. Ah, interesting. The Enoch saw that one. The Dome Keeper Inspired. Inspired is like a weak word towards that one, I would say. That stuff is like almost carbon copy there, with just more shit on top of that. I mean, more shit on top of that is good, and the price is okay, so I guess. I respect the hustle. I respect the hustle. Yeah, like artistically it looks kinda alright too. I just like got already like the fun part is like one publisher doing that. Test subjects. But he already was like two games from the same publisher. All of them basically just Vampire Survivors again. Yeah, one is pretty much like another two. Quite the low effort, I would say, also. I decided not to bother with that. Still have like worst case 20 minutes till dawn. Maybe there will be something more interesting. Maybe I would, But that looked exactly like copies there. Who? 40 minutes still done, yeah. No, they're just like two very similar to Vampire Survivors ones from the same dev also. And they had some games before, and then at some point they just decided that, you know, kind of mild success there, so how about we just make two Vampire Survivor copies in a row, and one after another. That surely will work. If one doesn't work, then another one will, you know. Something is bound to hit the algorithm somehow. Something more ambitious next? Well, you said you're gonna do something different. That I remember. And I mean, they also have like a whole team now working on it, so... I'll just see until it will be kind of like the Dead Cells. So there will be like a team that just like keeps pumping stuff for Vampire Survivors. And like the main dev, maybe with some more people, and we'll just move on to something else. It doesn't look like Vampire Survivors. I mean, it shouldn't really. Like, the reason it looks like this is because, you know, dude was just getting whatever assets he could, And now I'm pretty sure budget should allow to have all the assets. Experiment setup and hypothesis. We call the blood. Paired up a hound and shambles of equal fighting capacity. However, I have recently drained the hound of its zombie blood and replaced it with the blood extracted from a Breton corpse, which had lain for a week, rotting in the hot sun. When I return, having let it acclimate to its new supply of vital fluid, I expect the hound will perform with much less efficiency than normal. The hound's blood. Theory stated before trial is thus blending the most recent concoction of Hound blood with that from a headless zombie will result in the beast with greater fury and resistance to pain. Subject 1 has the current concoction, and Subject 2 has the new mixture. Subject 1 lasted approximately 1 minute before expiring, having done average amount of injury to Subject 2. Subject 2 seemed not to notice most of the injuries it received. Darkest Dungeons DLC is acquired, the first one. I mean, the game is not super simple, depending on the difficulty you pick. But what's kind of like good about it is just you can kind of like grind through the issues, you know. You got a setback, you just kind of like stop a bit, grind it out, recover, get a new team, get new trinkets and everything. Like, it's not instantly, you know, ripped. As soon as you, you know, lost some characters or something. Built to grind. There is a mode that was like Radiant mode or whatever. That one makes things faster. That one I used, and it was actually still quite a chunky playthrough in the end. But it basically just increases, I think, the speed you gain, like XP and stuff with. So it's less grindy. And I mean, you can also mod things out, depending how you prefer things. On the hard difficulties, you already kind of, I don't remember, was it like the time limit you have or something? Then you already kind of need to know what you're doing. $40 hours? Ooh, nah, I don't think so. I don't think so, eh? I'll check how much was in my case. Drawn out combat, Subject 1 killed Subject 2, but suffered near fatal wounds. Subject 2 fought to the bitter end with the same energy it started with. Well, I mean, it depends how you play also, right? And how your run will go. And the difficulty too. There's also DLC, of course, right? Like, if you want to do all of it. Subject 1 went out very quickly. Subject 1 lasted less than a minute. Subject 2 took a little injury. Subject A and B both have the standard blood. The Subject C and D both have the new blood. A versus B. Lost to just over a minute, both hounds suffering grievous injury and somewhat abutted by their wounds. Hey Steve, good morning. Oh, this fighting the fight stuff reminds me, like yesterday my friend linked to me. There's like another dude who almost got gotten like in Mexico, I think, with the like the cock fights, the rooster fights, and they still keep like modifying the roosters with like some sort of like razors and everything. The dude just like let his rooster fight another rooster, and rooster instead just turned on him. Sliced his legs real hard. Like, was bleeding out super hard. Well, I mean, wasn't too bad. I remember there was like a case where I think dude just died because like the slice came into like some sort of like artery or something, and just rip. Didn't save him in time. Yeah, it's like the killer roosters, man. The razors and the claws or something. Dead by cock, exactly. Hey, Kimber. Nearly identical results. Lost over 2 minutes. Both hounds suffering grievous injury. Neither seemed very winded or bothered by their wounds. Lost under 1 minute. Both suffering grievous injury. Neither seems very bothered by their wounds. Seems my original theory was correct. In future trials, I will try watering down the headless zombie blood before adding it to the mixture, to gain some insight into the actual potency of the blood itself and determine how much of the additional effect is coming from its combination with the existing ingredients. And the insane blood mixing there. Oh, that's the fighting. It is S. I think dog is getting wrecked though. Yep. Knew it. go. I'll go and see you. Good morning. Officially afternoon now, yeah. Time for coffee then. Time for the coffee then. Almost. Just get to the lady. There, son. What the fuck is that? There's her student there, actually. Being tortured there. Looks like it. Keep suffering. Sup?
You! I remember you! You're the adventurer who slew my gatekeeper, are you not?
Well, maybe. Yeah, need to get in.
The ends justify the means, do they? You'll pay for that one day. Now, by all means, come right in. Walk in here as if you own the place. By what authority do you disturb me? I see. Sheogorath is too important to come on his own account. He sends his mortal lackey. Well then, I trust my servants didn't give you too hard a time getting in here? What is it Sheogorath's lackey requires of me?
The Lord demands new gatekeeper.
Oh, does he now?
Nice. Sounds like about something about the love and everything. So I think you need to go more smooth here.
Yes, powerful magic indeed. It is proper that you bid me kindly, lest I show you the meaning of pain and suffering. Alas, I am still distraught over the destruction of my sweet child. I cannot return to his womb. You must do this. You will travel to the gardens of flesh and bone. There you will gather mystical components needed for the ceremony. Go fetch me blood liqueur, osseous marrow, dermis membrane, and essence of breath. And take this
quite
key.
The list.
It will allow entry into the gardens and give you direct access to my sanctum.
The groceries list, alright, sure.
For many years, I labored painstakingly in those gardens until my back bent and my soul became crooked. But the fruits born of that labor were the essential components of true flesh. You will go there and gather the components needed to bring my new child into this world.
Alright, sure.
You will travel to the gardens of flesh and bone and collect for me these things. Blood liqueur, osseous marrow, dermis membrane, and the essence of breath.
Sure.
Are you not the exalted Duke, slayer of the great gatekeeper, champion of our mighty lord Sheogorath? I'm sure you'll be able to find these things. If not, perhaps Sheogorath's faith in you is misplaced. Go now. You try my patience.
Should be mad, huh?
Oh, you mean my research subjects? Don't trouble yourself with their fates. They're volunteers of one sort and another. Besides, they are furthering important research into the nature of pain and suffering, of life and death. Don't be concerned. I always return the worthy ones to life. Besides, Lord Sheogorath has sanctioned my studies and my methods.
Star Wars event started yesterday. Sounds kinda early, no? I thought, you know, May the 4th usually is the time for all the stuff, no? Sounds a bit early.
Any loyal servant of the Mad God would respect his decision in this matter.
Sure.
I'm glad you are reasonable and open-minded. Perhaps Sheogorath's faith in you isn't misplaced after all. Now let's not speak of this again. If you have to fight a flesh Atronach, a good shock spell is the way to go.
The shock spell, I see.
Bring me blood liqueur.
Alright, fine.
Away with you, dog, and fetch me those components. How does this feel? Please indicate how much pain you are feeling at this moment.
Insane pain and suffering. The panel that is not streamed there, I see, alright. I see. And like private quarters there, I see. Any pedals you have there? It's not the flawless one though. Unlucky. Yeah, we need the flawless one. Bestiari. Not Nils. Not the Nils. Hello, yeah, there. Test subjects laying around. Interesting place. No, we're gonna return there. No, now we need to go there again. The Foringia. A Foringia. The Star Wars celebrations right now, I see, alright. Think they're gonna announce something there. It could be. Could be. It might happen. Alright, so off we go. Was there an entrance there, actually? Things gonna change here a little. Having celebration May the 4th, yeah. Weird.
Ow!
I see Judy, alright. See drugs, I see. Yeah, that doesn't sound like really like the announcement event, I feel. Doesn't sound like it. Son. You never know, you never know. But I mean, the E3 and everything is also soon. I feel if anything they're gonna announce like shows and everything, like movies maybe or some stuff. Yeah, the shows. I think games might be better to wait for a little bit later. I mean, it's already like 2 months left and boom, E3, or what we have instead of E3, I guess, you know. The E3 replacement. Alright, there we go, the dungeon. But it is time right now to go get some coffee and the gaming news. Alright, let's switch to the kitchen then. Switch to the kitchen and get some of that going. And after that, it's gonna be First Look Friday time. Today, we're gonna do some Raidborn. That one I played the Next Fest demo. The Next Fest demo. Now we're gonna play the early access release that happened last week, I think. See how it is. But yeah, for now, the coffee break. The coffee